Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. And in today's video, I'm doing a part 2 on things I wish I would have learned earlier on. But before we get into it, make sure you subscribe and you tap the bell if you haven't already so you get updates on any new videos that I post, because why wouldn't you want to hear from me? Why wouldn't you? But anyway, okay, starting at number 1. Not getting what you want can be a blessing. You guys, when I tell you, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Let's say there's a job that you want to get, right? There's this job that you want to get, and you found out that you didn't get the job for whatever reason. And you're like, well, why wouldn't I have gotten the job? Like, I did everything that I needed to do. Like, I came in there confident. I came in there dressed really good. Like, I did my research on the company. Like, why didn't I get the job? You have to realize that sometimes, well, I wouldn't even say sometimes, all the time, but we'll just say sometimes in this case, but you guys know what I mean. Sometimes God has something better in store for you. You never know. Like, maybe you weren't supposed to work for that company. You were supposed to work for a better company with better pay. Let's say that job was $12 or $13 an hour, even $14 an hour. You miss the job, but then you get offered a job that pays you like $15 or even $17 an hour. And you sit there and you think like, wow, I was really upset over the job that I didn't get. And I didn't realize that something better was in store for me. My situation, I've had it to where a job that I really want to get, and I think I'm gonna do a story time maybe in the future. But anyway, there was this job that I wanted to get. I went to the interview, and the manager liked me. He liked me so much that he called someone who was ahead over him, and he basically wanted her to interview me. And he was basically stating, like, out of 8 other people, he wanted me to work for him. But one thing led to another, and I had problems with the company in general. Like, I literally just lost my job. Like, I got fired from the same company but different area, and that was a whole drama scene by itself. And it's crazy, you guys. Let me know if you guys want like a story time on like how I got fired or whatever. And it's crazy. You guys would want to hear. But either or, things got crazy, and the person who was ahead, she did end up, I wouldn't even say an interview, because where I live, the apartment where I live, she ended up being in the apartment area, right? And when she was talking to me, I was telling her that I lived in the apartments, and she was just like, oh, I'm here right now. Do you want to come to the office and like meet me there? And when I got there, she had already known that I lost the job. And she asked me about it, and I wasn't gonna lie. And I just told her like kind of what happened and stuff. And she was surprised, and she said she's gonna talk to them. And then I found out from like a third party that I was gonna end up, getting the job because of how wrong they did me. And it didn't happen like that. I think like they all, like when they went to the other company in the different location, they ended up telling them some kind of lies. Like the whole staff crew had an issue with me, maintenance, other leasing agents, the property managers. It was just crazy. So I'm sure they went back and they told her untrue things about me, and I never heard from them. I never got told anything, even though I did try to reach out to the lady that was supposed to interview me, and she never answered. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna keep calling. And it was unfortunate. I was upset. And then I realized, okay, like it just wasn't meant for me to work there. There's too many things going on. And that's when I realized anyway, like I really don't want to be working for anyone else. Like I'd rather just make my DIY candles and other stuff that I do and go to the flea market and sell them, make $500 in one day. I know I said one day. Oh, yeah, in one day. Versus, making $80 to $90 for one day at someone else's company, working an 8-hour shift or 7-hour shift. And all I get in return for that one day is $80 to $90 when I could be somewhere else doing something that I like doing and making money from it, like $500. You feel me? Like that's when I realized, and I'm sure there's other things in store for me, but it's just to say that just because, you don't get what you want doesn't mean that it's the end all be all. There might be something better in store for you. So just keep that in the back of your mind. 2, don't let others make decisions for you. Do not, I repeat, do not let anyone tell you what to do when it comes to your life, what jobs you should work, what you're gonna become in life, anything in regards to you. Not your parents, not your friends, not your partner, nobody, okay, but you should be able to make decisions for yourself. You should be the only person to make decisions for yourself. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know what I just said, but so many people like try to get in your head, and it's crazy. It's really crazy. Like people will tell you what you can and you can't do, or just decide, how your life is going to be or what you're capable of. Only you can decide that. Always remember that and keep that in the back of your head. No matter what anyone tells you, you know you better, okay? Don't let anyone decide. This is your life, your decisions. Number 3, even when it's hard to move, take small steps forward. I don't care what's going on. Well, I don't want to say I don't care, because I care about y'all, but like for the most part, I don't care to hear excuses, okay? We all have hard times in life, but that doesn't mean you stop moving. Even if it's baby steps, keep moving, because you will get to your destination. Wherever it is that you need to go or that you want to go, you will get there, even if you're taking baby steps, okay? Small movement is better than no movement. If you're making small movements, baby steps, you'll get there eventually. It might not be when you want or as quickly as possible, but you're still moving versus not doing anything. If you're not doing anything, you're stagnant. If you're stagnant, you're not moving. You're not going anywhere. You're just there. You're stuck. And that's basically where you'll be if you don't keep moving. So it's very important, no matter what, that you keep moving. Okay? It's better to do baby steps than no steps at all. Keep that in the back of your head. Number 4, you are only competing against yourself. Do not be in any competition with anyone. I don't care if it's a secret competition and that person doesn't even know, but you know in the back of your head. Just don't do it. You have to know in the back of your head that you're competing against yourself on a daily basis to better yourself and to become better than you were. Okay? Never, ever, 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 ever compete with anyone else but yourself. Okay? Like it's crazy. It's crazy how many people out there in the world will try to go up against someone else or knock someone else down, when the only person we should be competing against is ourselves, improving ourselves daily, becoming the best versions of ourselves. Like, it's crazy. Like, I see a lot of times just people even being in secret competitions with other people. And it's like, if you'd focus on yourself and just being in competition with yourself, you would be in a better position and you'd be a lot happier that way versus going against someone else. Like, the other person doesn't matter. What matters is you, and you improving and becoming the best version of yourself. Okay. Anyway, number 5, worrying is a waste of energy. I'm sure we all know that. Don't waste your time on worrying about what could be, what should be. Focus on what is, okay? And even if that what is, something negative or bad, don't focus on worrying, okay? Focus on coming up with ways to make things better. Okay, I always talk about improvement on this page. I know I said this page, my channel. I was really thinking about Facebook, y'all. I really said my page, but y'all know what I mean. I focus on improvement, and I can't stress that enough. Like, stop worrying, okay? I know it's hard, and I'm not trying to make it seem easier than it is, because I am the queen of worrying about things. But when you worry, you cause yourself to stress out. And when you stress out, there's health issues involved, okay? Literally let loose, let go, okay? Focus on positive things, okay? Do not give your energy to negative things or worrying about things, okay? When there's better things ahead. Okay, just because there's a storm right now does not mean at the end of the storm, there's not going to be sun. Like, when I tell you guys, I relate so much because I used to be the queen of worrying. And I still do every now and then, but, because I'm human, but I don't do it to the point I used to do. And that's all that matters. That's self-improvement. And it honestly feels really good. I'm not saying be careless, because there's a fine line between the two, but y'all know what I mean. I at least I hope you do. But anyway, 6, laughter is the best medicine for stress. I can't stress that enough. Like, whenever you are worrying about things or you're stressed out, watch something funny, okay? Like, or be around friends that are upbeat, or, that just make you laugh, okay? Because whenever you laugh, you feel good inside. And when you feel good inside, a lot of the negative things tend to go away. You're not even focusing on that because you just feel so good inside and you're laughing. And when I tell you, like, whenever I'm sad, I would always try to find something that's funny. Like, anything random, I would search on YouTube. Anything to, like, make my day better. Because once you're in a good mood, or once you find something that makes you laugh, it puts you in a good mood. And when you're in a good mood, you have a better day. And you want to focus more on having better days, because that's literally all that matters. And I'm not saying that every day is going to be a perfect day, but you want to try your best to improve your day, or make sure that you have the best day possible. Okay, last but not least, you guys, the end is always a new beginning. Thank your past for the lesson and look towards the future. Just because something ends does not mean that's it. Does not mean it is the end all be all. Usually when things end, it makes room for new doors to open. Okay? And when new doors open, that's where opportunity is there. And I used to, I'm trying so hard, you guys, like, not to get emotional. Just when anything would end, I would think that's it, you know, like, there's nothing else that's, you know, that's gonna happen, like, that's it, that's the end all be all. And I never realized when I was younger, just because something ends doesn't mean the doors are closed permanently. When things end, there's literally other doors that are opening for you. Do not focus on your past or what ends. Focus on the new beginning that's unraveling in front of your very own eyes. Okay, that's very important. Very, very important. Because I see a lot of people, you know, like, just a relationship ends, and I'm talking about myself on this one too, but like a relationship ends or the job ends, and people fail to realize that there's new things coming. There's so much opportunity in this world. You just literally have to go out there, okay? Get out of your shell, your comfort zone, try new things, but just get out there and you'll see for yourself. But if you focus on what's behind you, what's in the past, you can't focus on what's in front of you, the new things that are in front of you that are presenting themselves, because you're looking behind you, okay? Like, that's very important. Just because something ends, you guys, I kid you not, it does not mean that's it. It just means that new things are coming, okay? So look towards the future. Forget about the past. That's all I have, you guys, for this video. If you like this video, please share with your friends, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.